Alright, this is Calibos, and we're playing Enigmatica 2, oddly. So, I think we were working on the rainbow generator. I'm not sure how much progress we've made, so let's check that out. So to make the rainbow generator, we need like 1,000,000 of these things. So, let's see what we can do. Oh my gosh. Sometimes clicking on these things is really super annoying. So, what was that? I can't remember what the mod is called. And it clearly doesn't show up even though they're in here, because I put them in here. It's red coal. These. Alright, so we now have that. So to make opinium, we can actually just tell it to make them now. So that's the mediocre one, or pathetic one. To make the mediocre one, we do this. Pop that in there. Then to make the passable one, it's the next stage up. We do that. Then, of course, we need to make the decent one. And then from the decent one, we move to the good one. And then from the good one, we need this one, which is, I don't think that we actually required that one. So one of the things that I've been doing in the background is I didn't make like an automated chorus flower thing. I just, planted some endstone and I've been sitting here watching it go. So the rainbow generator requires 4 of the good ones. So if we make the good ones, and we make 4 of these, let's see if we have all the ingredients. Looks like we do. And that saved us like forever. So the next step for the rainbow generator is we're going to need to make this. So drops of evil we get from wither skeletons. Now I happen to have killed a wither skeleton or two, and we still haven't gotten drops of evil. So that's kind of annoying. Oh, never mind. I have 870 of them. So I have some drops of evil. Never mind. Rainbow. Okay, so we've got... we have the drops of evil for this. Now we need to make the evil-infused iron ingot, which we do iron ingots in a nether star. So let's hop back to where our enchanter is. So let's get some iron. Iron ingot. And let's get some nether stars. So I have to tell you, I mean, you watched me make the nether star generator. I ran into some difficulty with it. So I had to set the mob griefing to off again because it just kept blowing up my piping. I tried to figure out how to get it not to blow up my piping, but clearly that is not happening. So, yeah. Um, so, enchanter, does it specifically need the enchanter from extra utilities? Okay, so let's make the enchanter from extra utilities. I'm sure it's probably not too hard. So that's this thing. Wait, did we already make one of these? Ha! We're awesome. Check that out. We've got one. Does it run on grid power? I do not know. So let's put it down. Clearly it needs power, so we'll give it some power. Ooh, on the note of power, let me show you how distracted somebody with ADD can get. I noticed that there was a difficulty with our power system. So I fixed it. Notice it goes all the way to the ceiling. If you'll recall, we had wastage of like 4 or something like that. So we'll activate this. And I've cut the wastage down. It also produces slightly more power than it did. It produces about 27 or something like that. It's 28. So I've gone ahead and increased the number of power cells coming off of it. So it does all right, I guess. The whole uranium thing is still kind of an issue, I guess. I don't have any ore, that's pretty much for the best. So yeah, you'll notice that the reactor is also wider. So I'm hoping that this will suit my needs for a while, and I have learned a very important lesson. And that lesson is make a backup reactor with which you're powering your ME system before you mess around with other stuff. In fact, what I might do is simply make a secondary power system only for the ME system. So if primary power goes down ever, I still have access to my ME stuff. Because all of my things are in here. And when I can't access them, it makes life somewhat challenging. Somewhat challenging. So, yeah, that was a hassle. Let's put this in here, because we don't need it. Anyway, back to the enchanter. We shall call him Tim. Okay, so we need to put it near some stuff. How about pylons? I think we need 2 mana pylons. So let's hop out to the real world. I know we don't spend a lot of time here. I'm amused that I call it the real world. Gosh, creative flight makes life so much easier. You know what else makes things easier? There's a distinct lack of being able to access my terminal. Maybe I wasn't fully loaded in. That's weird. Diamond. So let's grab 2 of these. So now we need to make a pylon. So these are kind of decorative, right? If anybody asks, we may need additional pylons. So we will put the enchanter here. And we'll put the pylon there and there. And then we'll put the power cell there. And we'll try this again. How does this not work? I'm pretty solid that this should work. Oh, don't tell me I have to. Do I have any Terra Steel? I'm pretty sure I don't. I've never made any. Nope. Well, I have these and I will use them later. Oh, wait. Enchant power 8. Enchant power 8. Of course. So the secret lesson here is read the instructions. I actually need 2 more mana pylons. So let's make 2 more diamonds. Oops, my hand slipped. So now we should be able to go home storage. And this actually should do it. So if we put 1 here and 1 here, maybe it just doesn't like pylons. Oh well, let's do bookshelf. Do they have to be a block away? It's been a while since I have done this. So let's make some bookshelves. Oh, I should have made a recipe for books because we'll need a lot of them. So let's make a recipe for books. So the recipe for books, we'll do it with patterns. We'll do it with recipe for paper. Can it make paper yet? Nope. So let's pop these in here. So paper, make 10 go. Book. Go. Oh, wrong terminal. Book, go. Bookshelf, go. So now we toss that in there, and we ask for bookshelves. So I believe that each bookshelf gives you 1. So I need 31 more. And this should not take too long. I don't think this one has speed upgrades in it. And this is only on 1 processor. Imagine if we gave it more. Some coprocessors and stuff. Ta-da! Bookshelves. So we're actually going to need a slightly bigger space than I have available. So we'll go to a different portal. I don't think there's anything. Oh, I missed it. I missed the portal. I don't think there's anything in this one, so we'll set it up here. Oh, monkeys. It's 2 away, I think. It's been a while since I've set up an enchanter. So we want to... Does anybody remember where we dropped that thing? Gonna hop out here. And allergies, because they're great. Who doesn't love allergies? So we'll pop that there, and then we'll pop that there. Actually, I think this needs to be underneath, because it... There we go. So we'll leave this to process. It's going to take a few minutes. So the next step that we're going to need for this. So we're making the evil infused iron ingots. Now we need to worry about making the magical upgrade speed. So we need magical apples, enchanted ingots. Do we have magical wood? I think we do. I do this a lot. I know. It's sad. Please don't mock me too harshly in the comments. So we can put more bookshelves and lapis in the enchanter. So that's not too big a deal. So we'll do that when the drops of evil are done. Now we need the enchanted apple. It's made from a lot of apples. How many apples do we have? Let's pretend we have apples. We have 7. Go us. And the enchanted ingots. Is basically enchanted metal, which we do gold in the golden enchanter with lapis. So we're pretty much going to need 2 stacks of lapis, a stack of gold, and a stack of bookshelves. I think we can arrange this. Lapis. And if you're asking why I'm making a stack of each, it's because for some reason I always need more later. I couldn't tell you why. Let's go see if we have some wood. And there's a cat. Look. There's a few oak logs in here. So this is faster, in case you care. We're almost to the point where I'm actually... So let's... We've been to the end now, and I think that's what we were waiting at for... that was what we were waiting for to upgrade this to 5th level. What is it with these ladders? They're everywhere. So to upgrade the building, we need a purple pillar, light blue carpet, a sea lantern. What do we need for the sea lantern? So prismarine and prismarine. Have we got prismarine? I don't think so. Oh.
Oh, I just died. Fuck, I get so close, I'm pretty sure.
So what I need to do is I need to go find a guardian, capture it with a mob spawn thing, and basically make a spawner to kill it. Alright, but we have purple now, an unlimited amount. Because if we look at chorus, we now have 325, 326. Chorus fruit, which makes the popped chorus fruit, which makes purple blocks, which we can make into purple pillars if we are so inclined. So, yeah, that. $328. So, there you go. So once we have all of this upgraded, like specifically the warehouse upgraded to 5th level, I'm going to link the warehouse inventory to the net. And the reason I'm not doing it now is because if I do it and then I upgrade the building at some point, it's going to basically destroy whatever I set up, which is a super hassle. So, yeah, super hassle. And I have no idea where these ladders keep coming from, but I just keep finding them everywhere. I wonder if the builder is like bored and it's just doing weird stuff, which would be a great bit of programming, honestly. Alright. So, enchanter, we've got 40. Let's pull these out. Oh, I can just stand here because we have this. We have this, the wireless crafting terminal. So now we need magical wood. So I don't remember how much we need off the top of my head. So let us investigate the possibilities of bookshelves. And I think we said we needed a stack. We don't actually probably need a stack, but sure. And while that's pretending to do something useful, we'll do this. How many bookshelves do we have? Still crafting. It claims 56 seconds. Do we believe it? Well, believe it or not, we're going to have to finish this in the next episode. So what I'm going to do is finish cycling all of this stuff through so it's done. And we're actually like right by being able to finish the rainbow generator right after that finishes. So yeah, thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. Questions, comments, concerns can go below. If you liked it, leave a like, etc., etc., so on and so forth. Have a good night.